win. I mean, it's a really good team. Frank's done a good job of just getting his team healthy, getting his team to play the right way. And to come in here when the team's been playing so well, like you said, without James and without Kawhi, it's a huge win for us, And so, we're playing for that 4th seed, and for our guys to lay it out on the line like they did tonight, I mean, just showed a lot about our character and a lot about our team. But like I told them, we don't have 2 of our best players, but no matter how you win, just win. And so Frank did a good job adjusting, going small in the second half. And we wasn't scoring, so it gave us problems. I probably should have got Zoo off the floor a little earlier, but I was being stubborn. And the game kind of got closer than you would like. But overall, like I said, just a total team win. I thought all of our guys were great, and it was a huge win for us.
You were talking, you kind of answered the question a little bit, but the game got kind of weird in the second half. I mean, how did you guys bring it back and bring it home in the last couple minutes?
Just patience. I think, not taking care of the basket. We had 21 turnovers, which allowed them to get back in the game. And in the first half, we gave up 16 points on our turnovers. So if we didn't give those away, it had been harder for those guys to score. And so, once they went small and kind of, put us in some tough situations with Zoo on the floor. But we was able to execute down the stretch, got a couple layups. PG got going again. I thought he was tired and worn down, but he made some big shots for us going down the stretch. And I thought Amir and T-Man were really good, tonight as well. Russ with a triple-double. But, next man up mentality, like I said, we talked about it before the game. This was a huge game for us, no matter who's playing. And our guys stepped up, and like I said, it was a hell of a win for us.
Russ obviously early in his career was a triple-double machine, and this is his first of the year, and I know he's kind of a 6th-man role this year, but, is it, knowing that he can do that if needed, that he's still got it, what do you think of him?
Oh, I mean, he's going to bring that energy every night, and so he's been producing for us off the bench. He produced for us last year as a starter. He just does it all. And so when you need that energy, you need that toughness, you need a guy to defend, rebound the basketball every single night. Not 45 games, not 62 games, every single night, then Russ is the guy you call on.
Ty, you mentioned Phoenix going small in the second half really hurt you guys. Is this something, when you look towards the postseason, that a night like tonight, you can see it early?
I have something for them.
For them specifically, or just people or teams in general?
For them, they're a different beast. I mean, with Book, Beal and KD, they're a different beast. And if we're not scoring the basketball on the other end, it's hard for Zoo to get back and get matched because now they're running fast in transition. Now Zoo's guarding Book, or he's guarding KD, or he's guarding Beal. And when they put the head down, they can get by anybody. So they let known Zoo. So they drive and attack, and now you got to come low man. Now you got to X out. Now you're in rotations the whole time. And so, like I said, I just was a little stubborn, went a little too long, I think, with Zoo, at the 5. And Royce O'Neal came in and hit a couple shots as well, so give him credit. But with that being said, I ain't going to take away from our guys and what we did tonight, so it was huge for us.
Ty, speaking of the postseason, you talked before the game about you're not going to let up now. You did clinch the top 5 spot, but not home field advantage or home court advantage yet. Is that still the mindset that you still have some work to do?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, our fans have been great all year long, and we've been through some tough times. We've been through some great times, and our fans have been behind us 100%. And we know when the playoffs start, we want to have home court in front of our great fans and lay it out on the line. And so we're excited about that, and we're excited for the opportunity. But one more game to solidify that 4 seed, and we'll go from there.
What is it about how Russ played that unlocks a guy like Terrence? We just saw him get the kind of buckets, especially even down the end, that last cut dunk when Russ, I thought, draw double team way out. What is it about those two guys playing so well together?
Just the energy. The timing is great together. When Russ penetrates, T-Man's always in the right spot, ready to cut and make the right play. And that's the first time we played small, really, without Kawhi on the floor. So that was a little different for us, as far as the rebounding, the defending, be able to draw a mismatch and put 2 on the ball when they double team. So we had to play, a lot differently than we've been playing. But I give our guys credit. Something we had to do. We had to adjust to it, and we figured out a way to win. And so that's what it's all about.
That defensive effort in the first quarter was something that, in this day and age in the NBA, is you can't think that.
I mean, we just couldn't score. I mean, every quarter. I mean, except for the third. They had 35 in the third, but they had 10 points, 23 points in the second, 24 in the fourth. So we were defending at a high level. And in that third quarter, like I said, they went small, which Frank did a great job of just, changing the game and put us in some tough positions and scored 35 in that third quarter. But to hold this team at 92 points with all the firepower they have just says a lot about, our mentality and how we're trying to build going forward, going into the playoffs.
I was going to just say, like, because of how extreme that first quarter was, I mean, Frank had to call 3 timeouts in the first quarter alone. Like, what are you saying to your guys in those timeouts early in the game? You see the scoreboard, you see how things are. And you say last week, 48 minutes is this team's challenge. Like, what are you saying in those early timeouts to keep them going?
No, just keep a foot on the pedal. Like we got to continue to keep playing. We see this team again tomorrow, but let's not give in. Let's not get cute with the game. Let's play it the right way. And I just thought our turnovers really hurt us, allowed them to get out in transition and get some easy baskets. But our half-court defense was really, really good. And so that was something that was good to see. But you can't turn the ball with 21 times against a team like this, But like I said, overall, just defensively, outside that third quarter, when we turned the ball over a lot, they got out in transition. I thought our guys really did a good job.
Ty,
I have something real quick. 6 players in double figures. You had Amir Coffey come off the bench. He was one of those guys. Can you kind of just speak about his play coming in, hitting those timely threes?
Yeah, he made some big threes in the first half, and then, like you said, timely 3 in the second half. But, Amir's been good for us all year long. When he's called up on, he's ready to go, he's ready to play. And it's good to just have him in the rotation, every night. And he's getting better and better. Takes on the defensive challenge, a guarding, every night. And I thought it was huge for us tonight.
against Utah, I remember I asked you after the Utah game at halftime, you guys were up 33 and kind of like trying to keep the guys engaged, and you said the first 6 minutes of the second half is, they got to come out and do what they need to do. Obviously, first 6 minutes tonight didn't go your guys' way. In the NBA, in the new era of the NBA, where leads really don't mean anything anymore, like, is it still shocking to see how quickly leads can dissipate?
Yeah, I mean, you turn the ball over a couple of times and don't score, that could be 6, 8, 9 points in 3 possessions. And now you go from being up, 21 to being up 12, So the game has definitely changed. And no lead is safe, and like I said, we had to play a different style of basketball, playing small without Kawhi on the floor, without James on the floor, which was different for us. So we had to really adjust. We wasn't really prepared to play that way with those guys not being here. But our guys found a way to do it. And found a way to win. And like I said, I'm just proud of our guys in the locker room and what we was able to accomplish tonight.
Thank you.